The Cactus Who Wanted to Be a Christmas Tree is the story. Christmas can be kind of strange when your daddy's in the Air Force. Last year, Daddy was working at a base in Ohio, and Christmas time was fun because it snowed. We made snow angels, and Mommy and some bigger kids made a snowman in the front yard. But best of all were the Christmas decorations. I saw some houses with pretty colored lights and round things made of tree branches on the front doors of the houses. Then one day, Daddy brought home a big tree with sharp little needles for leaves. We put colored lights on it and hung little toys and colored balls from its branches. Then Mommy held me up and I put a star on the very top. It almost touched the ceiling. It was so tall. On Christmas morning, we all sat around the tree and opened our presents together. Then a long time later, when it was really hot outside in Ohio and all the snow was gone, Daddy said his job was moving to another Air Force base with a long name. We moved into another nice house in a state called Arizona. But there was no grass in the yard. There were no kids around that were my age. Mommy said, soon I'll go to kindergarten and make lots of friends. But in the time we've been in Arizona so far, I haven't found any new friends at all. Sometimes I go out in the yard and play by myself. I can see birds, but they always fly away. I saw a rabbit once right in the middle of our yard. He found a little bit of grass and was eating it. Hello, Mr. Rabbit, I said. But he stopped eating and just sat there. Then he ran away when I got close. I guess I don't know how to make friends with a rabbit. The only thing I can find is a strange plant in our yard. Mommy said it is a cactus. It's about as tall as Daddy and has these arms that stick out of each side. Best of all, it doesn't run away when I walk up to it. I decided to name it Cacti. So when I get lonely or bored, I go out and talk to Cacti. I just sit on the ground and I talk about Ohio and Mommy and Daddy and what I think kindergarten will be like. And Cacti just stands there and listens. And once in a while we'll move in an arm. They can move. Honest, they can. It's just a little tiny bit. But that's how I know he is listening to me. Then one day when summer was over and it was getting cold, Mommy said, Katie, Christmas is coming. Have you been thinking about what you want this year? I hadn't thought about it at all. So the first thing I said was, Mommy, will there be snow? Mommy frowned a little bit. Katie, this is a desert. It might snow a little bit, but I can't promise. No snow? It won't seem like Christmas without snow. I could only think of one thing to do. I went outside to tell Cacti about Christmas in Ohio and all the pretty lights and how much fun it was to decorate a Christmas tree and the presents and the snow. Cacti must have known I was sad about not living in Ohio anymore because his arms moved forward a little bit, like he wanted to give me a hug. Suddenly, I had an idea. Cacti, would you like to be our Christmas tree? We could put lights all over you and hang toys on you. Everybody who drove by could see you with your lights. Cacti moved his arms up a little bit, and I knew that meant yes. And that's what we did. Daddy ran a cord from the house to Cacti so we could plug in lights, and then we hugged some toys and colored balls on him. I even got to put a star on top of him. People who drove by and saw Cactus always smiled and waved and honked their car horns. I know he liked being a Christmas tree because I have never seen him stick his arms so high in the air. The end.